activity is what you're doing when you're walking around. You're walking to the bus stop. You're being physically active. However, physical activity, your daily physical activity, is probably not enough to keep you healthy. It just keeps you going, okay? You want to increase your physical activity. So the two of those together, exercise and increased physical activity. I hope that we're all physically active at doing something. When you get up out of bed and go brush your teeth in the morning, you're physically active, but that's not exercise, and it's not an increased amount of physical activity. It's just physical activity. So you want to think about it as increased physical activity. Putting those two together, exercise plus physical activity, will increase your health benefits. Endurance. So let's say you use physical activity and exercise as going for a walk, okay? So you walk for 30 minutes, but now you're tired. You thought, I didn't like that. Because you don't have enough endurance to carry you through over those 30 minutes. So I like to think about it as crawl, walk, run. Maybe if 30 minutes of walking was too much, you couldn't hold that endurance for that long, do 15 minutes. So you want to build up your stamina and build endurance, and that will actually increase or help over the long run. Strength training. What does that mean? So, you need strong muscles just to do your daily activities. Now, I don't want to be crude, but I want you to think about what we do in terms of our muscles every day. Is we squat. For one reason or another, we squat to get in the chair. We sit down and we stand up several times a day. That's muscle strength that you need to be able to keep your balance. Working on the lower body helps with balance over time. Good balance is important to prevent falls. So, and you know you want to prevent a fall because the disability that comes with a fall, you don't even want to deal with. So you don't want to fall in the first place. So to keep your legs and lower body nice and strong, you need to work out the lower body. Upper body, I talked about this just a minute ago, lifting the grocery bag. I had a client I used to work at the Y in New Jersey, and she came to me that one Saturday morning. She grabbed my hand and she said, "Thank you. Oh, we've been working out for 6, 8, 10 weeks or whatever." And I said, "For what?" She was in the supermarket and she grabbed the Tide box, a big Tide box, flipped it up and put it in her cart, and she's walking away and she had an epiphany. Oh my goodness. She said, "I could have never done that before." Because she came to me and said, "I want to be stronger in my upper body. How do I do that?" And so I designed a program to help her with that. And it wasn't until she actually made that mind-body connection when she picked that box up and put it in her cart without thinking. This is daily living, daily activities, things that made her stronger, and she thanked me. And she did the work, okay? So that's what I want you to remember. You have to do the work. Opening a jar. Now this is to your point. Now you can give somebody the jar to open, right? Or you can open it yourself. What are you using? Your hands, your forearm, and if it's really hard to open, you're putting your shoulder in it. You need all the muscles in your body to function every day. I don't want to. Okay, here's one that you need to think about. Increasing your flexibility and stretching. People hate to stretch. Even my kids, I have, not my children, but I call the students at Penn kids because they're 18, 19, 20 years old. They come to my spinning classes and my other classes that I lead there. They're running out of the room before they stretch. They don't know it, but they're going to feel that later. So I'm older, so I encourage you to stretch. And they're young, and they don't know it until they get older that they wish they had listened to me about stretching. So I'm encouraging and pleading with you to please stretch, okay? Basic stuff. Can you look over your shoulder when you're driving and to see what the traffic is? How does that feel? Can you reach up and get something off of a shelf? Can you lean down and tie your shoes? All that is flexibility in the back of your legs, in your body, other different types of things that keep your chest open. We're here all day. So you're gonna grow like my father used to say when I was little. You're gonna grow like that. Okay. So he back before we even talked about fitness, he encouraged us to stand up and have good posture. So I'm going to keep this part brief because I want to get you up and moving, and I didn't keep my time. I meant to look and see where my time is. Do I have a timekeeper? Okay. So I want to recap 4 important things. Regular physical activity is important because it can produce long-term benefits. Short-term, yes, but long-term, as we're aging, you're thinking about the long-term. It helps your muscles grow stronger. Physical activity is good for you no matter what age. If you're not doing anything now, please start today. It really will help. You'll feel so much better. And some is better than none. So if you can remember those 4 things, long-term health benefits, keeping your muscles nice and strong, exercising no matter what age, from 2 to 92. Kids don't do enough. Everybody is more sedentary than we used to be. Please get up and just move. And some is better than none. Okay, so I want to continue for another 10 minutes and get you up and moving. This is optional, but I hope you will participate. Okay, so can everybody just please stand? Okay, good. Our panel is standing too. Wonderful. So just now, you've had breakfast, and you've had a little bit to eat, so we're nearly not going to do a lot. Okay, but I just really want to get you moving. First things first, I want you to limber up. Just roll the shoulders back. Roll up and back. Really squeeze up and let it go. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. I could do more of those types of things, but I want to get us moving, and I just wanted to get you up out of your chair. So I want you to lift your legs up. Now, if you need to hold on to the chair to do that, I want you to lift and lower. Just lift and lower. Okay? Just lift and lower. That's all. All right? And just shake your legs up. This is just limbering up because we're gonna move. Okay? We're gonna get you moving. I need my timer here, my phone. So we're gonna do 5 minutes of cardiovascular exercise. What that does, it's good. You'll be fine. What that does is that helps the blood circulate, keeps the lungs and heart pumping. You want all those things to be in good working order as you age. So I just want to get my timer here. Come on, phone. Technology is only good if it works. And my touch screen is acting funny. So I really want to pay attention to 1 minute at a time. And I have some music here. So we're going to change after every 5 minutes. So first, let me tell you what we're going to do first. First thing is marching in place. March, march. Now, if you need, please be careful. If you don't have the stability, please hold on to the chair. But we're going to do that first. March. Let those arms. 1 minute here. All right, go. So remember I talked about the 10 minutes? What we're doing now for 5 minutes, if you do this twice, that's your first 10 minutes of exercise for the day. Starting in the morning, maybe do another 10 minutes in the afternoon, and then 10 minutes in the evening. That's your 30 minutes of exercise a day. 30 more seconds. Hold on. How's everybody feeling? All right? Yeah? Up. 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 Pump those arms. Lift your knees. Up. You feel your heart rate kind of going up a little? It's manageable though, right? Up. Lift. Just marching in place. How simple is that? Right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax.